Monday, May 21, 2012. Can regular exercise help you control pain? According to a new study, playing football, running track, and other feats of physical prowess may train athletes to better deal with bumps and bruises, and that has implications for the rest of us. An analysis of 15 studies comparing pain perception between athletes and non-athletes, German researchers discovered that athletes have a higher pain tolerance. Activities ranging from competitive rowing to swimming to dance were covered, and both men and women were included. Several of the studies found that those who played game sports, think football, could tolerate more pain than those involved in other activities, but one report found that cross-country skiers had higher tolerance than those who practiced karate or fenced. Pain threshold, the minimum amount of pain required to make you say, ouch, didn't seem to differ between athletes and ordinary people. What does this mean for the less physically gifted among us? If you're a weekend warrior or worse, a couch potato, getting and staying more active may help you cope with chronic pain better. And because the results suggest that different sports may have varying effects on pain tolerance, they might foster the development of effective types of exercise for relief in pain patients, said lead author Jonas Tazars, MD, in a press release. The findings are in the latest issue of the journal Pain. In pain? Focus on something else and not an athlete. Distractions can also help keep a lid on pain, according to another German study published in Current Biology. In this report, 20 men were asked to complete an easy or a difficult memory task while painful levels of heat were applied to their arms. Ouch. During the harder task, the subjects reported less pain compared with the easier one. The results were backed up by functional MRI scans showing less activity in the spinal cord, in other words, less pain during the more difficult task. There's been a revolution in the way pain is viewed, says Frank Heath, PhD, professor of psychology and neuroscience at Duke University. The brain doesn't just sit back, it's very actively processing from moment to moment what's going on in the body. With imaging studies, it became apparent that many different areas send signals down toward the spinal cord that can facilitate the pain experience or inhibit it. The researchers also performed the same experiment with a different group of men, half of whom were given naloxone, a drug that blocks the release of natural pain-relieving compounds. The subjects who took naloxone experienced much less pain relief when distracted. There are people who notice that their pain changes when they relax, or meditate, or get really involved in a show on television, says Dr. Keefe. What this study says is that it's not just in your head. If you're engaged in a very cognitively distracting task, that reduction in pain you experience is probably biologically based. Keefe says studies like these are good evidence that mind-body techniques really work to ease pain. Previous research has shown that mindfulness, meditation, and similar disciplines calm the parts of the brain that register painful sensations and help patients living with chronic pain conditions like fibromyalgia and arthritis. People who have had pain for a long time get really worn down and discouraged, says Keefe. When they notice pain relief with some of the techniques they try on their own, particularly if they're distracting, there's a reason for that. They're doing something that's actually helping.